This is a Mackerel Talk Show. We are here at, where are we?
We are at the Tempe Healing Fields here in Tempe, Arizona. It is my first visit here.
And your name?
My name is David Escudero.
Thank you, Mr. David. As I'm going to panorama a little bit to show the audience what I'm doing here. This is here we are. They're doing the names, you know, from all the victims at 9/11 from the World Trade Center. And we are here now with David. David, can you tell me something? What is happening with David, if something you want to tell us to the world?
I am.
Yeah, just a second. The plane is. Okay.
I am a Vietnam era veteran.
Yes, sir.
I served active duty June of '74 to June of '77. I served in active reserve from '77 to 1980. I'm a professional executive chauffeur with executive protection training. And in January of 2002, I had a client that lives in Chicago asked me to accompany her to New York City because she wanted to go to Ground Zero because she had apparently eaten at the top of the towers prior to their destruction. So I accompanied her to New York City. It was my first visit. I was a physical presence. And in order to get there, there were two viewing platforms that had been erected by the Port Authority so people could go view.
Just 1 second. Okay, sir.
So people could view the smoking pit that used to be the Twin Towers back on the morning of 9/11. Because so many people wanted to go to those platforms that had been erected, the Port Authority devised a system where you made an appointment to go onto the platforms so that the platforms would not be overwhelmed. So we got an appointment for some time in the afternoon, I don't recall. And at close to our appointed time, we walked down, I think it was Wall Street. And I'm walking beside her, and suddenly there were chain link fences that were in front of buildings. You really couldn't see the buildings behind them though, because the chain link fences had 8x10 pieces of paper on them.
What?
With pictures of people. Lots and lots of people.
Wow.
The recurring theme was, have you seen? Have you seen? Have you seen this grandpa? Have you seen this mom? This kid, this person? So many pictures. And I suspect each one of these flags represents one of those pictures that I saw walking to the viewing platform. It was a simple thing. It was a ramp made with plywood. And the walls of the plywood, people had written things down, what they were feeling at the time, all around the platform. And when we got to the viewing section, I saw cranes, I saw workmen down in that pit. In fact, the rubble was still smoking. And what I felt that day, similar to what I'm feeling now. All those people, they weren't doing nothing. They were just being Americans, visiting America, going about their daily business.
Yep.
And evil was foisted on them. So this brings all that back, my feelings that day. And it is why later I joined the American Legion. I'm an American Legion rider, and I came here with a bunch of motorcyclists for this ceremony and listen to the names of every one of these people that are represented by a flag here today. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Thank you so much for speaking with us with Mackerel Talk Show, sir. We appreciate you and we appreciate the service you rendered. And thank you so much for everything. God bless you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. You're a great American, great patriot.